it's Leeda. I just got home from Triumph Fitness, so today was the last day of the first week. I was diagnosed back in November of last year with stage 2 cervical cancer, and with treatment and everything being done, I kind of just felt like I'm done. This is it. The first day we met, it was just meeting everyone that would be attending the program. And I thought that was pretty cool just to get to know everyone and find out how everyone's journey and how everyone else found out about Triumph Fitness.
I was diagnosed with cancer in 2000. The landscape for a survivor was very different from what it is today. I had to recover from a pretty serious surgery, and I was given no guidance on how to do that. So I took it upon myself to start an exercise program to get my body strong again. And I realized in doing so that not only did I regain my strength physically, but emotionally. I had 5 members of my family diagnosed as well. Different cancers, different types of treatments, same outcome. Doctor saying, we'll see you in 6 months. That's when I came up with the idea that we needed a fitness program for cancer survivors.
My body's not the same. I was active, I was constantly running, I was doing hikes, I would go to the gym, I can walk my dog, and now all that's so hard. And I just want to be able to run again, or dance, or walk my dog without being in pain.
Triumph is an opportunity for cancer survivors to reestablish how their body works and how they're going to progress and rebuild after cancer.
I think today was just to determine where we were at with, I guess, our body and our strength. And I overestimated how strong I thought my body was, and I kind of just tried to jump into things that I couldn't do just yet. And I got really upset because we had to do some, I guess it's called sit to stand, which is like a squat. And I couldn't even do 3 squats on my own. I needed assistance from one of the instructors. And that really upset me because before cancer treatment, I was really active.
I think out of that group, I was worried about her the most because she had so much pain with movement in her hips. And so we were just concerned that she wasn't going to be able to get that range of motion and that it was just going to be very painful for her. And she went home and just kept practicing, and she came back like the next class and she was doing like 10 of them. And so she's been very strong-willed and determined to really get some results out of this program.
Hopefully the stretches will help me with my flexibility and the stiffness that's happening in my hips and my legs so far. So far so good.
I would say within, the first couple of classes, sometimes even by orientation, people are really starting to bond. And so even though they're tired, even though they're having a bad day or whatever the case may be, there's this push to come in and make it to class because there are people there that are kind of counting on you for support and are also offering support.
I'm actually able to do squats now, which is pretty cool. I think that's freaking awesome. I did, I don't even remember how many I did. I did so many. I'm so proud of myself. The first, I believe the first week I couldn't even do 3 on my own, and now I'm doing over 10, which I'm pretty proud of. Still working on trying to, the flexibility of my hips and moving side to side, and forward is okay, but moving my hips side to side is a little harder. Jess, one of the instructors, is actually helping me with that. She showed me how to do certain things with certain, I guess, exercises or stretches with foam rollers, which should help me. My homework is to work a little bit on that. I like to do a little of the exercises and what I've learned in class on my own to improve.
Every participant is coming from a different place, and we incorporate that into the group dynamic. So even though we're all working out together, each person is able to work towards their individual goal, and then we achieve them as a group.
Yesterday at Triumph, we did circuits for the very first time. So it was, I believe it was 60 seconds at each station. So each station was a different exercise that we had to do in a certain order. And we had 60 seconds to do as many repetitions as we can. But listen to our body, of course. And that was really hard for me. I'm really sore from it. Especially my legs, not particularly my upper body or my arms, because I didn't have any trouble in that area, but it's usually my legs, my hips, my glutes. My core is pretty sore because we've been doing a certain type of core ab exercise that's pretty hard, but other than that, it's okay. I've just been feeling really down lately. I think it's because I've just been really tired and sore, and yeah.
I think there's still a lot of uncertainty about why they feel fatigued necessarily. So whether it's the treatment or it's the surgery or it's, something else. But I do hear that it's the number one complaint and that it's a really intense fatigue. So that's something that they battle with. I'm not entirely sure. I think that it just takes a toll, both physically, mentally, and emotionally. I think it adds up.
What's new? We've been doing new exercises that would probably help me more with my side-to-side movements, hip movements. So far, everything seems great. I just have been really tired after it. So far, so good. Everything's looking great. My movements have been better. Walking is a lot easier now, so I'm really happy about that.
The trainers are specially qualified to work with cancer survivors. So while they might be able to go to another fitness program and be able to build from there, it's not going to progress the same way. So we take it easy initially, making sure that their body is responding the way we want it to.
I work full time now, and I've had a lot of doctor appointments lately. And usually when that happens, I try not to use sick time. I just go in earlier and leave earlier. And so my sleep schedule is out of whack, along with my hormones, because I'm also on hormone replacement therapy. And sometimes I forget to take my pills or change my patch at the same time every day or certain time of the week, and that just throws everything off.
We'll have some people who have participated in fitness programs before, and their progress is different than people who have never been in the gym. We also have people who are coming in with different joint issues or other considerations, or they have setbacks, and so everyone's progress is different, but at the same time everyone is progressing. That's kind of the beauty of it.
I like that we're doing more circuits now. Like I said before, it feels like I'm actually going to the gym and doing my workouts, but not as hard as I usually do.
One of the reasons that they have to progress slower is because typically they've had some downtime and there's been some damage done to their body, whether it's surgery or it's some residual from chemotherapy. Maybe they have some neural issues as well. So it's more the navigating where they're at now and making sure that that progress is safe than anything else. That's really kind of what determines the speed.
Had to have surgery because I had complications or side effects from my internal radiation. I healed a lot faster than I thought I would, and my doctor said I healed faster than expected as well. I did have complications from it. I got an infection from the surgery, so but my body healed pretty fast, and I think a lot of it had to do with being active and being a part of Triumph. And I mean, I was tired, I was in pain, but it wasn't as bad as I believe it would have been if I wasn't active, if I wasn't doing anything, if I wasn't getting up and moving before the surgery, if I was just laying around the house and then all of a sudden had the surgery. I don't think I would have healed as fast.
I mean, I was really impressed with how she handled that, and I don't know how much pain she was in, but I know that she had some, and she came in anyway. And she did what she could. We were far enough in the program that she was confident with pushing herself and knowing where her limitations were. And we just watched and made sure that, you know, her form was still there and that she wasn't grimacing while she was doing some of the exercises. And if we saw anything we didn't like, we said, you know, take it easy tonight. There's always the next class. You don't have to get right back into it, kind of thing. You can take it easy and build yourself back up. But the fact that she, before the surgery, was adamant about the fact that she was going to be right back in class, I thought that was amazing. Just her perseverance and her drive.
I'm the type of person that likes to get things done and see improvement right away, but I know it's going to be a work in progress. That's the only thing that bothers me, that my flexibility isn't where it used to be. My goal, I want to be able to work out more on a regular basis, like do more like circuit trainings like what we're doing right now at Triumph. But other than that, I'd like to start running. I'm just jogging right now, and not even for a long time, just little jogs here and there, and I feel like it's not as much of a workout as I used to have when I would run miles at a time.
The whole point of the program from our side is to educate them so that way they're equipped to handle the ups and downs and the unknowns and to really feel confident getting into the gym. So typically I encourage people to kind of, you know, if they're going to get a gym membership, go into the gym before you graduate so that way you can get a feel for what the setup is, and if you have any questions, come back and ask us. And we always tell graduates, you know, you're done with the program, but we're still here for you. So if you have any questions, just reach out. Like, it's not like we're cutting the cord or anything.
So I graduated today. Yay! Look I still even have my shirt on. Anyway, today was a fun day. Everyone was there. Some of the trainees brought guests in. So we sat down and just discussed our journey through Triumph and what we will continue to do after.
I just kept coming back, and now I can get in the bathtub without being in pain. I can walk my dog. I run now. And I'm looking forward to doing hikes soon. I'm so excited about that. I really am. I'm just so grateful to have everyone here and just the support, the motivation, like how everyone helps each other out. It makes me so happy.
I'm really, really looking forward to hiking because that's what I miss most. Before my surgery, I did go on a little hike, and I was so surprised that I did hike for about a mile. Even though I was hurting the next day, I was really happy and proud of myself that I did some hiking. I'd like to be how I was before all this happened. And I know it's just gradual and I have to be patient with myself. I do tend to get a little impatient and frustrated, but I've learned that I need to listen to my body and allow myself to rest when I need to. I'm really, really grateful and happy that I joined this program, and I hope to help any way I can and spread the word out to other cancer survivors and even cancer patients that are still going through treatments. I'd like to do whatever I can to help spread the word and let them know that there is something out there to help them for after treatments or during treatments if needed. And it's Triumph, because it helped me, and I don't think I would have been where I'm at right now physically, mentally, and emotionally if it wasn't for Triumph and all the amazing people that has helped me along this healing journey of mine. So I just want to say thank you. You guys are all so amazing, and I hope to help out in the future, in the near future, actually. All right, bye.